There has been one thing so far on PC where gameplay has differed from console in terms of meta weapons, and that thing is hand cannons. Right now, hand cannons on PC are pretty good, and I'm not even talking about something like Better Devils. Today's highlight is going to be about Sunshot and how good of a thing this is on PC, along with some talk about PC versus console gameplay. Sunshot is, in my opinion, currently a top-tier weapon not only in PvE, but PvP as well for PC. Not only that, but the fast rate of fire hand cannons in general are all pretty good, even the really slow ones too. The fast rate of fire hand cannons can get kills faster than something like Better Devils, provided you're hitting some headshots. But why Sunshot, though? For starters, the explosive rounds allow you to be far more effective from longer ranges, as we've explored in the past. Its reload speed is pretty quick as well, which is good considering one of the only negatives of the gun is that it only has 8 shots. The big thing here, though, is definitely your ability to be much more accurate, and that's for a variety of reasons. On PC, recoil is very easily controlled, and the fact that PC doesn't have a bloom-like effect for your weapons, or hand cannon, and if it does, it certainly doesn't feel like it. When I point my gun at something, it is going to get shot. I think part of the issue as well is that aim assist on console feels like it was turned down on hand cannons, so you don't have that stickiness that you used to have in Destiny 1. I know I used to have a pretty weird method for aiming and hitting follow-up shots in Destiny 1 with a hand cannon, and that does not work nearly as effectively in Destiny 2. I will say that I don't know enough about bloom on console to give an informed enough opinion on the topic, but what I can talk about is the feeling of actually being effective on PC versus console, and on PC, with recoil turned down, minimal bloom effects, and mouse precision, it is incredibly fun and effective shooting hand cannons. Hell, even on stuff like shooting the Cabal ship during the public event from thousands of meters away, it's nice to, 1, have the precision capabilities to do that, and 2, be rewarded for shooting from that far. Apparently, even with a controller, you're going to feel some of these effects on PC. To clarify, this is not PC having a different balance patch or sandbox on that platform, because as far as I know, the two are the same. PC just has some of these adjustments built into the game itself to provide the best PC FPS experience that it can, which include the reduction of recoil, what feels like minimized bloom effects, etc., etc. It's not like Sunshot is a different weapon on PC compared to console. The stats are the same, the damage, the animations, and all of that, so it's not really that sort of difference. Things also at play could be connections and even frame rate. 30 FPS versus 144 FPS is a big difference, and that extra speed could play a factor in more precision shooting. Hand cannons are designed in a way where you're actually supposed to be pacing your shots, and in something like PvE, that's fine, even though no one does it anyway. The problem is that it doesn't feel like any other primary weapon archetype in the game has the same restrictions as hand cannons do. So being forced to pace your shots in order to get the best possible results is counterintuitive in PvP because you want to be killing as fast as possible. Intentionally shooting slowly means you're just going to get outgunned, and considering how good auto rifles are right now on console, and the fact that they share a similar effective range as hand cannons, plus everything else that's an issue with them, means hand cannons aren't in the best spot in the world. Unfortunately, I think any sort of inconsistency effects that have been added to the game are the result of trying to lower the skill ceiling, although obviously I do not have any specific source on that. It feels similar to the reasons as to why in-air accuracy is not very good, to lower the skill ceiling and make the game more accessible. New or amateur players going up against people who are just flying through the air hitting 100% of their shots would be, let's say, pretty intimidating. RNG effects allow below-average players to maybe outgun someone else from time to time, similar to how a card game like Hearthstone could allow a player who gets a lucky effect to win over a more knowledgeable player. I haven't gotten to play with hand cannons on console with Lucky Pants just yet, but I'm interested to hear your perspective if you have. Leave a comment if you have some experience with Lucky Pants and a hand cannon in PvP on console. This video isn't really here to talk about what console can learn from PC or what PC can learn from console or whatever. I just wanted to talk about Sunshot and hand cannons in particular, and how using hand cannons on PC is really, really fun, especially Sunshot. It's already a pretty good PvE weapon as is, but on PC it just goes to the next level. The PC meta right now seems pretty similar to what it is on console. You have your Mida users, last hope. SMGs are even more accurate and effective due to less recoil. Auto rifles are still strong. Even pulses are hanging in there a little bit. But to have the inclusion of hand cannons back in the rotation is nice. And because there is no aim assist, it is entirely on the player wielding the weapon. It's not going to come down to one of those times where you feel like your shot should have hit and it didn't or something like that. It is all you. Sometimes that's great. Sometimes you have god-awful potato aim and you hate yourself. But I would rather miss my shots knowing that I suck as opposed to the game decided that I had to suck for 5 seconds. I like that. Unlike Destiny 1, every hand cannon archetype has its value. Destiny 1 hand cannons were basically always a 3-shot kill, and the mid-rate of fire ones were just the best value pick. Now, the fast rate of fire hand cannons can kill in 4 shots, 5 to the body, so you have spammable hand cannons. Then you have your better devils, old-fashioned mid-rate of fire, which are more well-rounded, also kill in 4 shots, but headshot accuracy isn't as vital. Then you have the slow rate of fire ones, which can kill in 3 shots, rewarding highly precise shooting. All of them can be very successful, and that's very refreshing after 3 years of only mid-rate hand cannon dominance. What have been some of your favorite weapons to use on PC, and how has your PC experience been so far? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.